How's it going, everybody? Well, happy 330 day. I figured today would be a fitting day to show you guys my beloved John Deere 330. Arguably, in my mind, the best garden tractor ever built. This is going to be a quick overview of this tractor. I love this thing. I use it all the time. This is like the one garden tractor that I actually use and not just have for collection. So let's take a look at it. We're going to start with the tires here because those are obviously like the thing that jumps out at you. They are OTR lawn tracks, front and rear. I do want to get V61s for it at some point, but for now, this is a pretty good look. On the front here, we have an original set of John Deere front wheel weights. And on the back here, we got two sets stacked of original rear weights on this machine. Obviously, this is a diesel machine. It's got about, 863 hours on it, just about. You can see this is not as clean as the one I was selling because this is a work tractor. I use this thing all the time and it really just gets worked. I do need to do an oil change on it here pretty soon, but it's a pretty solid tractor. We'll start it up at the end of the video. All the controls are pretty much the same as the 332, except it's not electronic shut off. You actually have to pull this to shut the machine off. Obviously, forward, neutral, reverse lever right here. You get one brake on this side, and that's it. No steering brakes, none of that. Just one simple brake, and then you get one hydraulic lever, which is different than the 332. The other difference is that this is not power steering. It just has this big old tie rod and a gearbox on there. Steering box, whatever you want to call it. And I think these steer better than the 332s. Just personal. It's just a personal thing that I really do like how these steer. When you're driving, usually you can steer with one finger, which is really cool for a manual steer tractor. Back here, I have an original John Deere 3-point hitch, originally off of a 318 that I sold to a buddy a couple years ago. I ended up getting it back from him. Pretty awesome. I didn't want the Rug one. I wanted a genuine John Deere one, so this is a pretty sweet option there. Just a Tractor Supply center link. And then this I bought by accident. I went to go pick up a grater blade for my 2032R, which is a Cat 1 Cat 1 3-point hitch, and this is what the kid had. So this is obviously not a Cat 1, but it fits perfectly behind my 330, and I use this thing for a ton of maintenance around the property. I also have a box blade that I built for this thing. I have an A-frame that adapts to, I pretty much have a hitch on there, and I also have an adapter for Brindley attachments. I have a 3-point hitch plow, which I'm really hoping to go to PA Plow Day with this tractor this year, though my broken truck is telling me otherwise. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of attachments to this thing, and this thing is really a solid machine. I absolutely love this tractor. I use it all the time. So let's fire it up so you guys can hear it. Let the glow plug cycle there real quick, even though it was just running. Fires right up, barely cranks over. That little like squeaking noise is just the PTO. It does have a a rear PTO switch, but no rear PTO. I don't know what's up with that. Stock exhaust. Originally I had a custom straight pipe on it, but that's pretty much that. And it does smoke. I did turn the pump up on it. So pretty sweet. And then the way to shut it off, hit the key and pull that lever. And now the machine's off. So yeah, there you guys go. Happy 330 day. And there's my beloved 330.